2020, guys, you feel it in the air. It's almost over. It's about to happen. We're rolling on to the next year.
I cannot wait.
I cannot wait, personally.
Going by
so let's
so
kick off
fast.
the month with some girl chat, right? Let's roll this December out amazing.
Yes.
Okay, speaking of amazing, the girl that started off our December already with a big old birthday bash, I want to hear everything you did, Garcelle. Was it relaxing? Did you invite a bunch of nobody? Like who? What did you do exactly?
Let me just say this. I am so happy to see you guys today. I have been on my own, and I'll tell you why. We shot for Housewives on Tuesday. Tuesday night, we got home and found out that a few people in our crew tested positive for COVID. So I've been isolated. Everybody's doing the right thing, and we've done the right thing. We get tested so many times, I have to say.
That's what I was going to ask you. What exactly is the protocol?
We do all the protocols. We get tested at least 3 times a week. We get tested before we shoot. My kids get tested. I get tested. Anybody who's in my household. And, we did the right things. But at the same time, it just shows you that this virus, you can touch something. You can, it's not necessarily.
It's airborne.
Just from people. Exactly. So, hopefully everybody will be healthy and we're down for a few weeks. But then, we'll be back to work. But luckily for me, we do the reel from home, so I can still, do this job, which I'm thankful for.
They've halted the filming of Real Housewives because of this. They've halted it. You guys are not filming.
They were halted for a few weeks. We're all quarantining for 14 days. And listen, at least my kids are with their dad. There's some people that, their kids are, it's just tough. It's tough to navigate.
Yeah, but you're
Garcelle,
okay.
how are you
You're
feeling?
okay, right?
I am okay. Thank God, no symptoms. I tested negative 2 days ago, and I'm being retested today, so I'll know tomorrow if I have another negative. So
Yeah.
the more
But
negatives
called
I
her.
have, and
I was just so worried because when you told me about it, I was like, oh my God. But, when you said you felt okay, you were going to get tested. And, I just felt bad because it was your birthday. It was Thanksgiving. You're by yourself.
Yeah, that sucks.
I was by myself, too, because James had to work. So I was like, thank you. Somebody is here because,
we had a fun time on IG Live. But let me tell you, I think Lonnie was doing this. She would call and check on me, but then she'd FaceTime me to make sure I was okay, that I wasn't lying. She's like, I need to see your
She needs
face.
to see your
that
face.
Yeah, I need to see that face.
Sure.
And I was like, she fine, so,
Yeah.
Hey,
So
this is the
hopefully
I
new
remember-
normal, guys.
Yeah.
This is
no,
brand
for sure.
new,
I remember the
you know?
last time we shot, when we talked about your birthday, Garcelle, I distinctly remember as the boy's father picked them up, you turned to them and you were like, don't forget my birthday. And it was like you were excited and you were looking forward to maybe somehow like at least getting FaceTime time with them, or maybe they would come over visit. So that must be so hard. And I'm, Garcelle, I want to hug you from here.
It was, but I have to look at the big picture that, I'm healthy and they're healthy. But
Yes.
they came over with food, they brought over a candle, they lit it outside, they left it outside the house and waved from the car. It's the new normal, right?
So
what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
He was like, bye.
Well, we are so happy you're healthy and you're well, Garcelle. I mean, look, the best blessing to a birthday is life and health, right? So we are
That's
glad
right.
that you were here with us and so feeling good.
Thank you, me too.
Okay, well, up next, ladies, the 2020 Grammys nominations were announced last week, and not everybody was happy. Artists like Justin Bieber, The Weeknd, Nicki Minaj, all publicly spoke out regarding what they felt were major snubs this year. And then recently, Drake came to the defense of The Weeknd, making the interesting point that the Grammys, which was once the highest form of recognition, may no longer matter. Drake said, quote, "This is a great time for somebody to start something new that we can build up over time and pass on to the generations to come." So ladies, what do you think about the idea of maybe looking elsewhere for artists, and specifically artists of color, to be properly recognized?
Well, I think it's important. First of all, awards do matter when it comes to, recognition and being able to market yourself. So I just want to say that, because we try to say, oh, it don't matter. Yes, it does at times.
It does.
Especially
I
for
agree.
a show like ours. Our show, look, we got 2 of these. We got this one and this one, which are Image Awards. These 2 meant more to me and I'm gonna say it. It meant more to me, and you know what I'm talking about, ladies. That
Oh boy.
than this one, because this one is this is our Emmy, and it's a great, you know, self-esteem thing. But this one is from our people. And I feel like as women of color, these two are, and they're heavy, they're real. These two are just as important as that Emmy, but we have to make it seem important. We can't downgrade and say, oh, it's just an image award. No, it means a lot. And because of that, because of my, you know, being able to say I'm an Emmy winner, I'm an image award winner, I've been able to get deals. I've been able to get book deals. I've been able to get branding. So that's the reason why there's this fight for in the Grammys. The problem with the Grammys is that there are some underlying issues that are being documented, and the artists are tired, and they are starting to speak up. Halsey just put out an Instagram post about how, you know, there's these behind the scene deals with the Grammys that seemed unfair. When you look at the charts, it doesn't compare to why, you know, like with The Weeknd.
But that's why they're the
Weeknd,
Grammys.
But they said, I'm sorry. The Weeknd, he has been really hot this year. Blinding Lights set the record for most weeks at the top of the Billboard Hot 100, but he got no type of nominations.
Because
so
that's
we're
not what the
wondering,
Grammys are based
is there
on.
some problem? What is it based on?
I'd like to know.
So I think it's really important to also recognize what the Grammys are and how they differentiate from other award shows like even the American Music Awards, but specifically the Billboard Awards. So the Billboard Awards are obviously based on popularity, streaming, airplay, charts. That is not what the Grammys are about. The Grammys are based on an actual academy of other artists that vote. But that's a whole other conversation about voting. We went through that in November, how important it is to vote. There are a lot of people of color that are a part of the academy that are voters that don't vote. But that's a whole other conversation.
Right. And I want to know, what does this room look like? For those people who determine who should be nominated.
So if you are...
Sure. But racially, I'm asking you, racially, what is the diversity within this room of artists?
So 100%, I will always say we should always definitely go towards more diversity in the Academy. 100% I agree with that. But it's also really important that if you receive that ballot and you are a person of color, how important it is for you to make sure that you do your part and that you actually vote. Because there were some numbers that came out that said that there was a huge difference in who was voting and who wasn't voting.
Right.
A whole other thing. But I'm agreeing with Lonnie in the sense that you can't say, this is my thing. I am really proud of being an Emmy Award winner, and that means something to me. The fact that Oprah has the same award that we have as hosts is mind-blowing and was beyond a dream come true. What happens is if you are upset and you didn't get a nomination and you go on and you air your feelings, or you say, you can air that you're sad that you didn't get nominated, but to say that the award no longer counts or doesn't matter, my issue with that is that you take away from the moments of people who are having their dream come true this year, who have been nominated. People like Hallie and Chloe and Hallie. When I was scrolling Instagram and literally it went like this: Justin Bieber's post, The Weeknd, and then I saw Chloe and Hallie, and they were girls literally in tears, losing their minds because they were Grammy nominated. Crazy enough, when I got my first record deal, when Tommy Mottola signed me to Epic, the original members of my group actually had a girl named Mickey Guyton in it. She was the original member of 3LW, and she is now this incredible country artist that just got nominated as well. Saw this woman in tears, Mickey Guyton, amazing. She's actually the original member of 3LW. Fun fact, everybody. She's the one that got the record deal with us. And she is doing some groundbreaking things in country music as a African-American woman. So I would never want to take that moment away from her or other people that are wildly excited about their accomplishment. When you try to say that these things don't matter, you ruin their moment, and that's all I'm saying. I just felt that about it.
Some people are being mad and saying it doesn't matter, but they're also saying that it's not fair because it's bribes, it's handshakes, it's like that. Instead of looking at
dollars. Then if you hear that and you're like,
also ad dollars.
Yeah.
The
let
reason
me just
why
say
a
this.
great award show gets a lavish coverage, gets the best networks, gets the best red carpet, gets everybody from big networks to care, has to do with ad dollars. So for me, why do ad dollars want to invest and give the bigger award shows more of the funding so that they can have this biggest, the biggest, most beautiful theater and the biggest prestige and the full packed room than the smaller award shows? Like, I see a difference. We have walked the carpets of the Emmys and we have walked the carpets of the NAACP carpets, and sometimes it's very different. The theater, the look, everything is different, and we have to go back to funding because it's not these people's fault. The NAACP team put the same type of work and hours into making their show lavish, but I don't believe that they have the same ad dollars as an amazing show like the Grammys, the Billboard Awards, and all that. And so you have to look at these big corporations who want to fund these places, or the networks that decide to air it. Why are they making a differentiation when it comes to where the money should go to give them the look they should have?
Garcelle?
I just think award shows are important. I think it validates your art. It builds your brand. But I have to say that now with social media, the numbers, getting your check, getting, people to follow you, that sometimes now is becoming a lot more important than an award show. But I feel like when you have the Academy Awards and you win an Academy Award, that title goes with you for the rest of your career. And what we have to do is we have to lift up the BET, the NAACP, so that that becomes part of your title as well. And I feel like that's where the difference, lies, that we give more importance to one and not to the others.
That's right.
I would like to be an Emmy winner. I'm putting it out there. I would like to be an Emmy winner and an NAACP Image Award winner. I have never been nominated NAACP, by the way, ever in my whole career.
Oh,
So there you
well,
go.
that might change.